What is up, Frag fam? Corbin here again from Northwest Scent. As you can see, I am outside, which I only do when I'm doing collabs, and I'm doing a collab again with this guy.
This is Justin from Stay Fresh Productions.
So yeah, you guys have seen that. We've already done 3 collabs together. If you've missed any of them, I will link them above. Definitely check them out. I think they were pretty fun overall. You know, we had a good time doing them, but a lot of you guys seem to enjoy them as well. Now this time, we are doing our 4th collab, but we are doing we're kind of changing things up. We're doing a completely different topic. I think this one's gonna be pretty unique, interesting, and probably a little bit challenging as well.
Here's what we're doing. This could be completely ridiculous, or it could be like really easy. We don't know. It's like gonna be very polarized. We're gonna be trying to identify fragrance blends. So what Corbin and I have done, we each brought 6 fragrances for each other to try. It's kind of a random assortment, but we did try to focus on ones that we haven't smelled before.
For the most part, right?
Exactly. We're gonna spend some time right now on camera here smelling each one.
Kind of getting familiarized and everything.
Exactly. It's kind of like a fragrance memory game in a way, but rather than just identify a fragrance you smelled, after we each experience each fragrance, off camera we're gonna spray them, but we're gonna double them up. So Corbin, for example, will choose 3 random pairs, and spray them in pairs onto blotters. And then we're gonna let them dry down. I'll do the same thing for him. We'll come back, and then we're gonna try to identify the blends.
And we don't do layering. I know some people, it's just something they love to do. I've never really been into it. I know you haven't. So I think this might even be harder for us because we're just not used to the smell of fragrances layered. So,
exactly,
you know.
And I don't know if this video could change our minds. We'll see.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's what all we'll be about next.
We might become hardcore layering disciples after this, or we might hate it even more. I don't know. Either way, that's what we're doing. We're gonna have a little bit of a point system, but the points don't really matter if you've ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway. We're gonna get a half a point if you get one of the 2 fragrances in the blend. Yep. You get a full point if you get both. Ready?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, but I am excited to try this out. Let's do it.
Alrighty.
All right, guys, so we have all 6 of our fragrances sprayed. Again, each of us brought 6, so we have 12 total here. And again, the idea here is we're each gonna be sniffing them, getting familiar with the other person's fragrances, and then we'll move on to the layering and try and guess which fragrances they are. So, I think, do you wanna start or do you want me to start here?
Sure, how about, I'll give you my 6 to smell. And you can say what you think, you can say what you smell, you know.
Just whatever,
exactly,
talk about it.
Whatever comes to mind. So here's the first one. And again, this is not blind stuff, at least for now, so you're totally welcome to see what the fragrance is, what the bottle is, all that.
What is this?
This is Nobile 1942, which is an Italian brand. This is called Ponte Vecchio.
Is there vetiver in here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting kind of a, I don't want to say earthy, but it is kind of green, woody, grassy.
A lot of vetiver, a lot of geranium.
I can get the geranium too. I was gonna say there is a very faint kind of cooling, icy. It's not minty per se. It's not like jumping out at me as a mint note, but there is kind of that same effect you get.
It might even be a little bit of iris.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, and some other stuff.
The vetiver sometimes to me, it's kind of a weird descriptor. It comes across kind of like cracker-like, almost like really dried bread, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, okay.
Almost like, like crackers are like stale bread. Not in a bad way, but that's kind of the style that I'm getting here, along with that
association. Yeah.
I don't know why, that's just where my brain goes.
All good. Okay.
But it's pretty nice, I like it.
Yeah. All right, and the next one, Pache de Cartier 1992.
Oh man, I've been meaning to try this for a long time. Aromatic Fougere, nice. This one's actually a little bit sweet. I don't know why I was expecting it to be really dry. There's a nice touch of sweetness here.
There is. I wore this yesterday. It's amazing, and it performs very well.
It's really good for an eau de toilette.
It sticks around 8 hours easy.
Yeah. No, I like it. It's a good aromatic fougere with kind of a sweet touch.
So this is from Amouage, which is a new brand based out of Paris. This is called Absinthe Gaillac.
Oh wow, I can see that. Yeah, there is. It's not maybe like an apparent booziness, but there is kind of a sharpness to it.
Also, Violet Leaf is pretty heavy in there too.
Okay.
That could be doing that.
And there's a nice touch of sweetness as well, although absinthe does usually bring kind of a sweet quality. I would say it's more nighttime oriented. It just seems kind of darker. Yeah, just really pleasant, kind of sweet, dark, boozy.
Totally.
I like it. And I love those bottles too. Those things
they're like heavy.
I was gonna say they look heavy. That base is like.
You could do curls with them. All right, so next we have Field Notes from Paris. Inica.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
I've heard this smells similar to, what is that, Lanvin or Avant-Garde by Lanvin.
A little bit. It's kind of a niche version of that in my opinion.
I haven't smelled that one. This smells really nice. This is going to be a really boring descriptor, but it smells a lot better than this, but almost like clean laundry kind of in a way.
I see what you mean.
But there's kind of a spiciness to it as well.
I don't remember all the notes. I know there's like there is honeycomb or something. There might be like tobacco flower or
interesting.
Maybe even some cinnamon. I can't remember all the notes in here, but there's a sweetness. It's kind of aromatic in a way.
Yep.
But there's something warm and, you know, something cozy about it, I think.
No, definitely it is warm and spicy, but it's just not overly dense. Like I said, it's kind of like clean laundry, but spicy.
Yeah.
Like it feels fresh, but you can tell there's like a denser quality to it. Yeah, I like this. This is really nice. That's probably my favorite, actually, of the 4 that I've smelled so far.
It's really, really nice. Very elegant, but easy to wear. All right, next one up. This is called Perfecto from Gallagher Fragrances.
I've been meaning to try this one. Actually, just try the house in general. There's that green one. That's like maybe it was like an aquatic.
Oh, maybe.
I forgot the name, but I've been meaning to try it.
Okay, I'm forgetting
it's eluding me right now, but this is really nice. Wow. You know, pear is actually my mom's favorite note. I'm used to smelling it in fragrance. This is but this to me seems different than what I'm used to around her. This one is very juicy. It's kind of like an authentic pear, but there is more going on here. I'm gonna have a hard time.
It's kind of complex.
It is. That's nice though. How's the performance on this? It seems
very good.
I was gonna say it seems dense. Like it's really popping off this.
Pretty dense.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That's sweet. Also no pun intended.
And the final one here, which maybe it's been a while since you smelled it, it's called Ganymede.
Now this is strange. So this is named after Ganymede the moon, right? So it's kind of supposed to be like...
There's a metallic-y mineral kind of quality to it, but there's a freshness. But overall, to me, this smells like the inside of a brand new luxury car, like the leather interior.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. It is. It's clean. There is kind of like that suede-like nature to it. Yeah, not like a rustic leather. Are they saying there's leather in here, or any kind of like
there
a cord?
I think there might be a suede, if not regular leather, but yeah.
Okay. No, I can definitely see that. But there's kind of a cold nature to it as well.
Yeah, you know, maybe metallic notes. You get Immortelle, which is kind of making it. It's different. There's something kind of familiar about it, I think, but it's. This is totally unique.
I've seriously never smelled anything like this.
And surprisingly,
very wearable smelling too. And it's strong?
Yes.
Okay.
Surprised you wouldn't think it, but it sticks around 15 hours. It stayed on my shirt for like weeks.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not an overly like in your face scent profile, but the fact that it has, longevity behind it, that's nice.
It's a little wispy.
I like it. So I think my favorite, probably of those was the field notes, definitely.
Beautiful scent.
They're all really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so your turn now to smell mine. Okay, so here's the first one. This is from Memo Paris under their Queers Nomads collection called Russian Leather, which this is, it's actually an aromatic fougere. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
You get lavender in here, but you get a lot of, I want to say cypress, cedar, rosemary, basil. There's mint in here, bringing like a coldness. Yeah. And there's actually a little sweetness. I think there might be some amber in the base.
There's a facet of this that reminds me of one of Argos's fragrances called Brivido della Caccia. This green nuance, like there's no like mate or anything like that in here, is there?
No, there's no mate. I can kind of see where you're coming from with like that scent, but no, it's a bunch of herbs.
Yeah, it's
spices,
quite herbal,
woods.
but it's a little sweet. It's kind of smooth and creamy, but it is fresh. It's good.
Yeah. Now, to me, when I smell it, I just go to like a snow-covered forest. That's kind of what I envision.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So that's pretty nice overall. Here's the next one. So this is actually a new release. This is from Issey Miyake. This is Fusion d'Issey Extreme.
Oh.
Yeah. So this one, it's kind of a fresh fragrance, but it's kind of sweet and it's a little bit rich at the same time.
I'm getting a lot of coconut here.
You get coconut, but it's not like at least to my nose, it's not super sunscreeny or like a suntan lotion.
No, it's not super dense, not too creamy.
Yeah. There's lavender actually in here as well, so it is a little bit aromatic. There is bergamot, solar notes, and then I want to say maybe some woody notes as well. So
I'm definitely getting this solar thing is kind of a trend this year.
Yeah.
And I'm getting that vibe here. But it's nice.
It is.
I would think this was a niche fragrance, honestly.
No, exactly. It is a little bit sweet. which, you know, traditionally I feel like niche fragrances aren't going in that super bubblegummy sweet direction. But no, there is, like I said, it's a complexity here. And I put this, you know, in my fresh fragrances with depth list recently because I think this is really complex for a designer.
It's good stuff.
For a fresh designer.
Good stuff.
So,
yeah.
I'm glad you like that. Okay, here we have probably one that most of you have never heard of. This is from Parfums de Marly. It's called Lipizan. It's actually a Chypre.
Oh,
it's like
yes, it is.
Old school masculine leather.
It is. I like that. It is aromatic, definitely leathery, spicy, man, kind of citrusy.
There's a lot of citruses in the top.
Yeah.
When you first spray it on, it actually is surprisingly fresh.
Yeah, I mean, even right now, it's still quite fresh, I would say.
But you're kind of getting that like animalic leather, right?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, it's kind of leaning in like Raja territory.
It is. It's really complex.
And it's quite way more dense than I would have expected. It's pretty potent.
No, it is. For an eau de toilette, it lasts.
This is an eau de toilette?
Yeah, the clear bottle ones are eau de toilettes.
Okay.
So for me, it's really good performance, and I love it. You know, I think it's pretty slept on. I kind of understand why it's not as popular as like Leighton.
Yeah, it's not very classy, as you said, kind of mature.
Yeah, but if you guys are in the mature sense, Lipizan,
great.
It's good. All right, so here's one of the heavy hitters I brought. This is Apple Brandy from Killian, a city exclusive.
Yeah, this one's hard to find.
I want to say they just discontinued this actually.
I think so. Whoa. Not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah.
Man.
So if you look at the note breakdown, this one's really weird. I think I want to. There's oak.
Yeah, it's so woody, but it's like authentic.
It's really authentic. Now, believe it or not, there's no apple in the note breakdown, and there's no brandy. There's no boozy notes in the note breakdown. It's just woods and spices as the note breakdown. I don't know if they're giving us a fake note breakdown to avoid cloning, which you see a lot nowadays, or if they're just doing some kind of accord here. But it's boozy and fruity to my nose.
It smells like you popped open an oak barrel.
Yeah.
Filled with brandy.
But it's a fruity brandy.
Yeah, but like then there's a warmth to it.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me, it leans kind of in Tom Ford direction. You know, the way that he's infusing booze with fruits like something like plum japonais or man, but it's so dry and woody. It's like I thought I was smelling the trees.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that the scent of the trees wafting over here?
Yeah.
Like it's incredible. Wow.
Yes. Is somebody cutting trees around it? But no, it's an authentic oak note, definitely. It's very woody, but it's got that nice fruity apple and it's sweet and spicy. I think it's awesome.
That's amazing.
So here we have Oud Palau from Diptyque.
Oh yes, okay.
This is supposed to smell like Dior's Oud Ispahan. Wow, it's a little bit of it's one of the dirtier ouds.
This is like, it's a beautiful slap to the face.
It is.
Yes, it's quite dirty, it's quite animalic, but there's something sweet and beautiful floating around in the background. Is there a rose in
there?
There
is. It is an oud rose, and I think.
Oh, that's good.
I'd have to double check, but I want to say it's a Bulgarian rose, which to my knowledge is supposed to be a little bit jammier.
Yeah, it is. It does help to have more presence within this dry, dark, kind of animalic oud.
Yeah.
That rose is in there, it's like,
yeah.
I like it.
I think there's saffron too.
Okay.
To bring a little sweetness. But yeah, no, this is a true fecal oud. And at the price point, I mean, these go for like $150, I think, maybe discounted, low 100s. I think this is one of the best bangs for your buck if you're after an authentic oud.
Okay.
Right? Not like a Tom Ford wood.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
And here we have another oud fragrance. This is.
I've been meaning to smell this for years.
Amouage Epic Man. Although to my nose, it's not overly oudy. It's more woody, dry spices.
That's good.
So the story of this fragrance is it's supposed to evoke the sense of what you encounter on the Silk Road, between China and the Middle East. Because they used to do that as a
trade route?
Trade route, basically. So you would get spices and they would take goods. And that's kind of what this is supposed to smell like. This is,
Amouage in its form.
It was Overture last time, and now it's Epic Man. Yeah,
man. And again, I've been meaning to smell this for years and years. I've imagined what it might smell like. Getting a bottle.
It's that good. This is another slept-on fragrance from the house. Everybody hypes up, Reflection Man. Jubilation 25.
Which my bottle of that just arrived today.
I mean, those are all great. Don't get me wrong, but this one's equally as good.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it.
All right. Well, so that concludes the acquaintance.
We've logged this, and now we have to go off memory. Hopefully, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go off camera. We're gonna each, without each other seeing, spray pairs of our fragrances. So we'll have 3 pairs each. We'll come back, and then we'll get to the real deal here.
Hopefully we'll figure it out. Let's see how this goes.
Alrighty, see you in a sec. Okay, we're back. Off camera, what we did is we, in our own little corners here, we chose 3 pairs of the fragrances that we brought and we layered them together. So we have 3 test strips each test strip again containing a pair, some random pair, or at least a pair that is unbeknownst to the other person of the fragrances that we brought. There's not much more that needs to be said now. Now we get to the madness. And yet again, this is a total experiment. This could be just stupid and ridiculous. It could be super easy. We'll see how we do.
Yeah, we really don't know. We were trying to think about it like, how easy will this be? Now that might be really hard actually, so. Yep, okay, I know which one this is. There you go, I dropped one, so I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, so again, my job is to try to identify both of the fragrances that are layered here.
Yeah, which he hasn't smelled until today.
Exactly.
You know, that's why it's harder.
Exactly.
Yeah, some of these were surprising to me. I was like, wow, that's a nice combo.
This is a great combo.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting Russian leather.
Okay.
The other one. And again, we have the bottles here so we can actually see them, but we can't smell the atomizers to remind ourselves or anything.
Yep.
So
just that way we can remember in case we forget a name of a fragrance or something.
Exactly, because this is a ridiculous challenge. So we
Yes.
got to give ourselves some kind of slack, something to hold on to here.
Which is also why we don't have a throwaway for this video.
That's right. Okay, man, what is this mixed with?
So you're pretty confident with Russian leather. Now he's second guessing.
And this is the thing, we are destroying our noses right now.
Yeah, and some of these are really pungent too, fragrances, which will do that even quicker.
So we only have so many sniffs before it's diminishing returns.
I find myself constantly when I'm sniffing live on camera, I just hold it there and then I go and then I go anosmic and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I feel I'm getting fougere-ish vibes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Russian leather is one.
Okay.
Whatever the other one is, it's subdued.
It's underneath.
It's underneath, but it's contributing.
I felt like yeah, with one of them it was stronger, so I had to actually double spray the other one just to try and get it more. But I know where you're coming from with that.
What is that? They're blending really well. I know it's not Oud Palau.
Okay.
Not getting any dirtiness. I'm not getting anything representing coconut, so I don't think it's the Issey.
Okay.
It doesn't smell quite as like sharp and citrusy and dry as Lipizan could be.
Okay, gotcha.
So I don't really think that's in there unless somehow it's being swallowed up. So I'm left between Epic and Apple Brandy. I'm gonna say Russian leather and Epic, man. That's what I think it is.
Nice, you got both of them.
That's both?
Yep, you got it.
Wow.
Yeah, you got it. And to me, it was mostly the Russian leather.
Yeah.
Because I was smelling it, you know, before we were turning on the camera, and I was like, oh man, I'm barely getting the Epic. So I didn't spray it again, but I feel like it's probably still a little subdued, honestly. That Russian leather really took over.
The Epic is there. Kind of, it changes Russian leather in a way. It's like it's turning it so you see it from a different perspective. Right. That did not exist.
It's almost bringing out more of like a dry woody component.
Yeah, a little bit, but even then there's a creamy smoothness.
There is.
That was throwing me off. That's why I'm like, Epic was drier than this, but
good job. You got a full point for that.
Okay, 1 full point. Again, what do we win? Nothing, but here we are. Okay.
You're just making sure you get both of them there. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I'm definitely getting vetiver here, which would lead me to believe, I think that was this one, right?
Ponte Vecchio?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting that.
Okay.
Vetiver to me really does jump out in a fragrance always, but now, what else is here? I feel like I'm really just getting a face full of this vetiver. Honestly.
Face full of vetiver.
Yeah.
Nothing better.
Yep. It's like 90% of that, and then I'm getting a little sprinklings of everything else kind of mixed in. Let's see, I'm not getting any kind of fougere qualities. I don't think it would be Pacha de Cartier. Perfecto was really pungent and strong. It was a very strong syrupy fruitiness. I'm not getting that, so I don't think it's that. Ganymede, man, maybe? I don't know. I'm not getting much leather here. I feel like it's mostly, like I said, that vetiver. And I'm not getting much of that kind of cold feeling either. Now, that would leave me with Field Notes of Paris and then the Absinthe Gaillac. Yeah, it's gonna be a toss-up between those two for me.
Again, folks, harder than it looks.
Always is. Yeah. I may be getting a little tiny touch of sweetness. Okay. But it's kind of dry. No, I felt like the Absinthe Gaillac was really jumping out at me. It was kind of again, when I say pungent, I don't mean like stinky, but I mean more kind of loud.
Yeah,
very obvious. So I feel like it's gonna be the Field Notes of Paris, maybe. That one just smelled a little bit more subdued to me. So, well, that one, and then of cource the, this one right here.
Ponte Vecchio.
Yeah, those are the two I'm gonna guess.
So, Ponte Vecchio, yes. Totally in there.
It's the other one.
I think your instinct was kind of pulling you that way.
Yeah.
But the strength of it.
It was the strength. I wasn't really getting much of that, like I said, that prominent kind of sweet, smooth booziness.
I think it's because I mean, obviously the vetiver here really sticks out, but there's more brightness in this.
Definitely.
And this one maybe sinks a bit.
This one,
it's a little heavy.
That was a good layer though. Smelled nice.
Okay.
You're on to your next one.
Great.
Let's see. Ah, yes. Okay.
All right.
Here you go.
Oh, wow. This is a powerful combo.
So that one's kind of coming at you pretty.
Ooh, yes. I think right away, Lipizan is smacking me upside the chin.
Okay.
I'm getting that very bright, sharp, kind of dry citrus.
Okay.
So that, and it's sharp. And you sprayed it like 5-10 minutes ago and it's still pumping.
Yeah. No, yeah. That one did smell really strong.
Yeah,
That's what I'm worried about is how strong some of these are going to be. They're both strong.
So I get that. In terms of what else is in there.
So yeah, isn't it kind of funny how one seems to jump out at you a lot more?
Man, whatever else that's in here is like really, I mean, Lipizan is just like, look at me. No, don't look at them. It's all about me. Okay.
Does it smell like a good layer to you?
It does. Again, it's like, I feel like if it's blending to the point where you can't pick them out, it's a good layer.
Right, where it's not obviously like two different fragrances.
Exactly, they're not like sitting next to each. It's like, you know, when you have two oceans that collide and you just see the divide, you know, it's like, this is not that. They are mixing.
Gotcha. Sure.
There's something sweeter and warmer behind Lipizan, but it is subdued, you know. So we're looking at apple brandy, we're looking at Oud Palau, and we're looking at the Fusion d'Issey Extreme.
Right.
Oh man, it smells really good, but it's not coming off, again, super woody and dry like apple brandy. If it's Oud Palau is being real shy. I almost feel like I get a little bit of coconut back there, but it's kind of coming off as just this very vague sweetness. So I can't tell. But I think that would be my best bet, my best guess. So I'm gonna say Lipizan and the Fusion d'Issey Extreme.
Yeah, you are right.
Oh my gosh, wow. Can you smell the Issey?
Yeah, I can. It is the coconut actually that for me, because I was looking for that, you know, for me that's kind of the standout note here. Because there's so many citruses in Lipizan, you're not gonna pick out like the bergamot from here as well. But it's that unique coconut, that kind of sweet, beachy solar note kind of thing going on is what's standing out, but this is mostly dominated by the Lipizan to my nose.
Really beautiful.
So, I'm glad you like that. Yeah, to me, it seemed like these would go well together.
Yeah,
they're both kind of lighter compared to these other ones.
Yeah,
so
but potency-wise, the Lipizan is stronger.
Oh, absolutely.
But being fresher than the Issey, I think they go well together because it's like this the Lipizan just kind of rises.
Yes.
And the Issey just doesn't rise quite as high, so they don't like completely like drown each other out.
Right.
It's really nice.
No, it worked well. So
you know, so obviously we're at a point where Corbin has exhausted all but 2 of his fragrances, so so we know what they smell like, but we're still gonna smell them. We'll give our
thoughts.
Yeah.
Because and again, the reason we didn't add any throwaways was because we weren't sure how hard this would be. Yeah. You know, we don't want to go 0 for 6 or whatever. You know, 0 for 3. So.
But maybe next time.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let us know down in the comments if you guys want to see it harder.
I still gotta do some guessing though.
Yes.
Let's see here.
I've
already lost because I missed one fragrance last time. So one of these, let's see here. Okay, yeah. Whew. Okay, so this is, I'm definitely getting like a sweet spice, a little bit kind of floral. I feel like one of them is gonna be the field notes.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting field notes here. Man, the other one, I feel like it's getting drowned out here. So yeah, you see in all these layerings that we've done, one really jumps out at you. You can get it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm assuming, I guess I haven't had it confirmed, but I really do feel like field notes is in here.
Okay.
The other one's kind of eluding me right now. I don't feel like I'm getting any kind of barbershop vibes, so that would be a no-go for Pacha de Cartier Eau de Toilette. There is kind of a sweet quality. Seems sweeter and fruitier than I remember, which maybe lead me to believe Perfecto. Again, this one, Ganymede, was cold, minerally. There was kind of like a leathery vibe, although I am kind of getting a leathery touch here too. So I feel like it would be either between Ganymede or Perfecto. I feel like I can safely eliminate Pacha de Cartier. That's gonna be tough. So I have to go with my instinct of either, is it sweet and fruity or is it getting more of that leather? I can't really tell. I'm kind of getting both of those. I feel like it could be like all 3 layered together.
That's the next video.
Yeah, we'll be doing
triplets.
Yeah, we'll be doing 10 fragrances, 10 on one strip by the end.
It's just gonna smell like dirt.
Could you imagine that? Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna go with Perfecto. I feel like there's a fruitiness here. Okay. So I feel like that's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. So, it's not Perfecto.
Okay.
It is Pasha
No way.
with field notes.
So I did get
You
field
did get
notes,
field
but
notes.
it's Pasha in here?
Pasha's
Wow.
in there, yeah.
I was not getting any of that fougere.
Yeah, I think
Feeling.
I did one spray each.
But I did remember, you know what? There was a sweetness to Pasha de
There
Cartier.
is a sweetness in there, yeah.
Which, and I
I
can get a
think
sweetness
It
from
could be a tonka bean or coumarin
Yeah.
kind of thing. But it did get buried, which I was surprised because this, I believe, is a little stronger than
Yeah, this seemed stronger than
Yeah.
that. I'm surprised. I would have thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah, I do get a little bit of Pasha.
You do?
A little
Okay.
bit. It's a tiny bit of the spice, just a touch. But
Okay.
again, we're giving each other fragrances that obviously we have in our collection. So these are the ones that I am familiar with. He has his that he's familiar with.
Yeah.
Which is where the challenge comes from.
Right.
So
and we only briefly smelled these. But,
Exactly.
you know, that is interesting though. Yeah, I totally forgot that I got that like dominant sweetness from Pasha de Cartier. I guess I just wasn't getting the aromatic qualities. I was getting more of that
Yeah,
sweet
yeah.
touch that one has.
Exactly.
But yeah. Well, you're on your last one. So
Yeah, and I guess-
you might as well smell it,
Yeah.
even though it's
and this is
We should've-
yours here.
Okay, let's both go.
Yeah, so again, next time, now that we know, okay, we can kind of get through this, we'll add some challenge. But now we're just having fun. Like, what do you think of that?
This is more Ganymede. Just more Ganymede to my
Okay.
nose. I'm getting that minerally coldness,
Yeah.
but it is sweeter.
Ooh, this is a good combo.
Yeah,
This is a really good combo.
I feel like
This is oud palau and apple brandy.
right. And then I'm smelling the Ganymede and the Perfecto.
Yeah.
I feel like so I did that one. I felt like when I was smelling it, it brought out more of a clean woodiness because you get that oak in here. It's a very good clean
Yeah.
woodiness, but it's very realistic.
It does kind of, I mean, the oud and the oak are combining forces here, but the oak does kind of help to clean up the woody nuance a bit. It's not quite
Yep.
as animalic, but it's still quite dry. But now we just have more warm sweetness,
Yep.
which is really nice.
And this is working really well as well.
So you said you're getting more Ganymede out
I'm
of
getting
that.
more Ganymede, although there is a prominent sweetness here, which is
Okay.
definitely coming from
Totally.
the Perfecto.
Mind if I see it?
But I feel like I'm getting more of that cold minerally qualities and almost like that suede that you were talking
You
about.
know what? Yeah, because I actually ended up spraying Ganymede a second time, which that probably changed it a bit.
Okay.
To me, this is gonna sound weird. It smells the way that I sprayed it to me. I sprayed Ganymede, then I sprayed Perfecto,
And then Ganymede
and so
over.
I smell a sandwich right now. I'm getting
Yeah.
like metallic leather, like on the top and bottom, but on the inside I get a little bit of this sharp, sweet fruitiness. Because in Perfecto we have melon, we have pear, and you have a sharp grapefruit, which adds.
There's grapefruit too.
Yeah, it adds a nice bite to it, so it's not just straight up fruity sweet. You get like champaca in this one as well, which I'm not
okay.
getting a ton of. There's driftwood. It's a very complex scent.
I like it.
There's even like this banana vibe in there.
I love how it, like simple but elegant the
Yeah.
bottle is. It's really nice
Yeah.
looking, you know. Wow.
That's a decent combo. I wouldn't say it's my favorite one, but it works better than I thought. I mean, two very disparate scent
Yeah.
profiles here.
Right.
Metallic, leathery, like smooth, wispy, airy, and then you have like fruity, sharp, floral, musky.
Yeah.
know,
You got like it's like
woody.
spring, summer, kind of fall, winter, I guess you could
exactly.
say.
But
And
these two are blending beautifully.
yeah, I thought these would complement.
That's a great combo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, you know, this one's oudi, so it's like a dark kind of animalic woody with some florals. You're not really getting any florals here, but you're again getting a woody presence here.
That's right.
And some sweetness. There is sweetness from here because of
Yeah,
the rose.
okay.
So they did kind of match up, and I think it does work quite well.
Yeah.
Well, there you guys go. That was our fourth collab, and like, you know, you guys saw, we completely changed it up this time. We wanted to do something different. We still love doing the, you know, guest in the fragrance house, but like, you know, it's nice to try new things.
Yeah,
We don't
totally.
layer, so it was even a greater challenge for us, I thought.
Exactly.
And maybe in the future, you know, we'll make it harder. We'll have some throwaways, who knows.
Yeah, yeah.
Overall, I appreciate it, Justin.
Oh,
and
of course.
again, this was his idea. It was a great one. So be sure to check him out. You know, he has tons of great content, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are already following him, but again, if not, definitely check him out. Overall, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, I would really appreciate dropping a like just to show your support, and then that way more people can see my videos on YouTube. And just if you want to write a comment, maybe just letting me know your thoughts, as well as some new video ideas or topics, that would be great too. And since you're down there doing all that stuff, if you've not already, If you could hit the subscribe button and then the bell notification, that would be amazing. That way you stay up to date on new videos whenever they get released going forward. But with all that out of the way, that's all we really have for you guys today. So I hope you have a good one. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, and smell great.